Don't pause, press
What's up, you guys? It's Jono! Today I'm going to set up my Pokemon Shining Pearl game so that I can shiny hunt for the starters. Now, I don't know which shiny starter I want to hunt for just yet, so if you would please be so kind and comment which one you think I should hunt down in the comments, that would be fantastic. Now let's dive right into it. I'm going to set up my game so I'm ready for shiny starter hunting, so you guys can just watch along and see the couple of steps that it takes. It's actually very simple, and shiny starter hunting is pretty easy in this game, so I'm really excited that they brought that feature back. Alright, you guys, so this feature is super duper easy to set up, so let's just go ahead and do it right here. First off, you have to start your game for the very first time and name yourself, and you're going to select a couple of different customizations for your profile and for your friend in the game. Your friend is kind of like your rival from previous games, but they decided that maybe it shouldn't be your rival, and they changed it to friend. So this is your friend here, and you're gonna name this person. Now, I was thinking long and hard about who should I really name my friend after, because I was like, well, I'm not really sure who I would name it after, so I gave it a very chappy name, if I do say so myself. A name for a real chap. Alright, so we named my friend in Pokemon Shining Pearl Azure. So I hope that everyone can appreciate that that is the most chappy name that there ever could be, and my friend will be named Azure. So thanks so much for that, and a big shout out to Azure Shade, my fearless mod out there in the chat, and big shout out to PokeGeek as well, my fearless moderating duo. Alright, you guys, so we just have to get through a couple of the basic intro stuff here, and it really doesn't take that long. And one thing I will note while we're doing this is the graphics on this game are stunning. People didn't like the chibi stuff, and that's fine if you don't like the chibi stuff, but the whole game is not in chibi graphics, and it looks fantastic, and I am loving what they're doing with the story and all the graphics, so yeah, I'm very happy about that. I'm not sure why I'm chibi graphic, but the professor does not have a chibi head. Explain that one to me down in the comments. Alright, this is an interesting game right out of the gate. Okay, so of course we start off in our bedroom, and we've got the latest gaming console there on the floor. Not sure why the Switch dock didn't make it onto the desk. Do you keep your Switch dock on the floor? I don't, I keep mine on the desk, but anyway, to each their own. Little chibi dude wants to keep his on the floor, that's up to him. Okay, so we do have to get through a couple of just little tiny intro things here, not too much. I will say that if you're just looking for the quick tutorial on how to set this up, I'm about to just show you guys real quick. It's really not going to take that long, but you do kind of have to run through the world and start your game. So here we are, we're doing it. Alright, now look at this. Why does my dude stretch the longest stretch and look around his own house like he's never been there before in his entire life? The dude has got a real awareness issue. He's like, where am I? Dude, you're in your own home. This is your home. Okay, anyway, I thought that was really funny. Okay, so once you get outside and you can take control of your player, that means you can go into the menu and you can change your settings, and that is going to be the first step that we need to take to get ready for the shiny starter hunt in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Now, you only need to change 2 settings here. It's very simple. First off, you want to speed up the text speed too fast. That's just going to speed up your hunt in general and help you do these shiny resets a lot faster. And you want to turn off autosave, so scroll down and find the autosave setting and turn that off. That's because there's a cutscene during this selection of your Pokemon for your initial starter Pokemon, and it will autosave your selection unless you turn that feature off. So we need to change both of these settings in order to do the fastest and most effective shiny hunt, and you have to turn off the autosave in order to even do the shiny hunt. Otherwise, it will save your selection, so you don't want that. We want to be able to reset the game and start over and over until we get that shiny starter. Now again, you guys, I don't know which shiny starter I want to go for, so please let me know down in the comments which one are you gonna go for, which one do you think I should go for. Just let me know which is your favorite starter in the Sinnoh region in general down in the comments. Thanks so much, everybody. Okay, so you have to go ahead and meet up with your friend, my good friend Azure here. He bets me $1 million that I won't be able to catch up with him, and then he fakes me out and goes back in the house and acts like he forgot something just to get me to go inside there and waste time while he gets ahead of me. For no particular reason too, it really doesn't make any sense. He raced me to the place just to follow me after we get there. strange behavior from my friend right out of the gate. Not that it matters at all. All right, you guys, so go ahead and change your settings, and then we're gonna do one final step before we get into the actual shiny hunt. Of course, we have to get through some of this fun little stuff right here with our friend, and then you're gonna stand and stare around until you realize that you can take control of your character. I was just standing there, that's kind of funny. So then you're gonna go over to the woods and save your game. All right, you guys, save your game. So that's basically where we're at here. This is your final step, and then you are shiny hunting. Now, you do want to save it as close to the trees as possible, but for fear that I would mess it up, I saved it before I got to the trees, and then I got myself nice and close to the trees, and then I saved it again. Okay, I'm a very fearful saver, and sometimes I save more times than is necessary just to make sure I don't mess anything up. So yes, I saved it as close to the trees as I could get, so I could save myself that tiny little fraction of a second on every single reset. And there you go, you guys. Now you can actually walk inside the woods and you will not trigger the event. And I'm just proving here by resetting the game that I can get back to this moment over and over and over again. So from here on out, you are good to go. Once you've taken the settings and once you've saved your game, then you are good to go. You can begin the shiny hunt. Now, what does that shiny hunt actually look like? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the process just a little bit here, okay? So this is your cutscene. This cutscene is gonna go on for some time, and you can just skip through it as fast as possible. And then after the cutscene, you're going to get the suitcase animation. Now, the suitcase animation is where you're actually going to select your Pokemon, and you get full control during this time. You select what Pokemon you want, so you can control which shiny you're going to get. But it won't be shiny at the time that you look at it. You have to go into the battle with the Starly, which we're going to see here in just a second. So basically, you won't know if it's a shiny until you get into the battle. That's a little annoying to me, but I kind of understand why they needed to do that. But it would have been a nice bonus if they would have just made it to where you could check all 3 Pokemon and see if one of them was shiny, thereby giving you the chance to get a double or triple shiny, which is impossible, of course, because you can't check all 3 Pokemon because you have to wait to get into the Starly battle to see if your shiny is in fact a shiny. So here we go, let's take a look at that just a second. You've got your Pokeballs in the suitcase. Go ahead and check which Pokemon you want to get, and then after you select your Pokemon, you will immediately be thrown into a battle with one of those Starlies that you saw jump us from the bushes just now. Once you go into battle with the Starly, there's some interesting things that you should know about. Number 1, the most interesting thing is that the Starly can actually be shiny for no reason at all, and you can't catch it. It's totally uncatchable. It's just a bonus shiny. If it does happen to be shiny, you can cry a little bit, or you can just laugh, or whichever you prefer, because basically you ain't gonna catch it, but it's still kind of cool that it shined, you know? So there is that. And then of course the other thing is you want to check your Pokemon. Your Pokemon will come out of the Pokeball after a brief animation, and if it is shiny, then wow, you got lucky and you got yourself a shiny starter at 1 in 4,096 odds. That's right, full odds to get yourself a shiny starter, folks. Or it may not be shiny, and you can do what I just did a few times, which is hit the home button and reset your game manually by pushing the X button and closing the software, and then reopening the software, and you'll find yourself right back at this moment, and you can just go start the process over again. And if you're really smart, you'll probably keep a counter and count how many times you're gonna do this, because you're probably gonna want to say, oh my god, it took me 3,000 soft resets, hopefully not, to get the shiny starter. Anyway, hopefully it's 100, all right? I pray for all of you that it's 100, okay? May we pray to Arceus for the 100 or less soft resets to get the shiny starter. I hope nobody goes to 3,000. Anyway, you guys, that's gonna be it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. I hope you get your shiny starter out there in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Thanks again, everybody, and peace!